Hello, folks, and welcome to Fandango Friday. I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Liqueur Reviews, and Elbow 88 is in Florida. And we are here looking at various liquors and liqueurs. Bucks County, you can join us, All right, we invite you to join. Okay, so I have a product called Pumpkin Spice, and this is a cream liqueur. I'll blow up my screen. This is a cream liqueur from Aldi.
Trader Joe. It says
Trader Joe's. I mean, Aldi owns Trader Joe's. I always get those confused. Yeah, Aldi makes these kind of things too. Well,
yeah,
not make, sells.
Yeah.
So yeah, I bought it at Trader Joe's, a part of Aldi. But anyway, I was saying $9.99, but actually I went back and checked. It was $8.99. So that's a good price, $8.99 for a full bottle. It's 12, I believe it's 12.5%. Let me see. Yeah, 12.5% alcohol, 25 proof. We'll show it's produced and bottled by Universal Brands, Princeton, Minnesota. They do a lot of liqueurs, and they have some scotch that they bring in and some bourbon that's Universal Brands. So that's what I have tonight. There's Beverage Ramble from Georgia.
Hello, Elbow. How are you, Mr. T? Good day.
Thank you.
Yes.
Now, Elbow is going to show us what he has.
Tonight it's tequila.
Ooh,
All right.
yes.
Yeah. I've got this brand is called Tequila Ocho, and it's their Plata or Blanco version. And they call it single estate. I can talk a little bit about that a little later, a little more. But anyway, it's going fast. So I figured I better get out here and bring it to the table before it's all going. Because
what's the ABV? What's the proof?
It's 40%, 80 proof.
Okay.
So kind of standard.
Yeah,
But you
standard.
can see it's clear, no aging at all, just right as it's produced. So anyway, there it is.
It's sort of like when they take the corn and they make those grain spirits.
Yeah, it's just pure agave. This brand is known for no additives. It's all traditionally made. So I'll pour a little bit out here. And, it's just so clear. But, yeah, tried some tequila tonight for Fandango Friday.
Good idea. I'll bring some one night. Okay, now, Beverage Ramble, what do you have tonight?
All right. How are you? Sorry, get my phone. Good evening, everybody. I am drinking Castillo Gold Puerto Rican rum.
Yeah, Castillo.
Oh.
They pronounce it Castillo.
Castillo.
Yeah, just the two L's make a Y sound, like yo-yo.
Castillo.
Yeah, Castillo.
Remember Castillo, the character on Miami Vice, Edward James Olmos. Remember, he was the detective, the chief of police.
Was that was his name, Castillo?
Oh, yeah, Castillo, right. Edward James Olmos, who played that character.
Yeah, I never watched that show, but I don't watch shows like that. But I know
Miami
a lot
Vice
of
was funny. Looking back at some old episodes, man, some good stuff, funny stuff.
Yeah,
like with the 18. With the 18, they will shoot the bullets, but nobody doesn't get hurt.
Nobody gets shot. But I never watched that one either. Now, Castillo Gold, introduced in 1914.
Yep. So I have here, of course, I mentioned that me and my brother took a little bit of this last weekend after the kids left for the joint birthday party. We went, we shared some stuff.
You got Tulane coming up at the top of the hour. My friend David was like, "You're going to still do,"
but they're on the road, right?
Yeah, he's like, "You're still going to do," and I say, "Yeah," because I had forgotten about Tulane at Memphis, but
I think this is a pretty good college football weekend
Yeah.
than the NFL. I think there's some pretty good games tomorrow. Oregon, Washington got my interest, and a few others. So
I'm planning to go to one tomorrow.
Boo
Okay.
on the NFL.
There's
the college. Hey,
No,
I grew up an NFL guy, but since I live down here, the college
there's
game's
three
been fun.
X's. I guess that means you're 30 years old.
College players get out of college and they go to the NFL. That's it. They're playing for the dollar, man.
Well, yeah.
I'm chasing tonight's liqueur with hams.
Yeah.
Isn't that just Miller in a different can?
Well, no, but it's made by them.
Milwaukee's best premium.
It tastes like Miller. Every time I ever taste it, it tastes like Miller. And we don't get it too often. I mean, I could pick up a 6-pack
Yeah, it's
down the road, but
it's not too popular in Louisiana. So what do you have
I'm
tonight?
going to pay $6.80 for a pack of talls when I can get, I can get this wonderful product for cheaper.
Oh yeah, the great Schlitz.
I'd pick this over hams any day. Hams is kind of weak. I know there's a lot of hams lovers out there.
It was $4.99. No,
but you know what? There's a lot of folks out there that it'll hang on to stuff for the nostalgic reasons only, and they don't know.
I like hams, and I miss Ham's Golden Draft. But anyway, what do you have?
Talking to me?
Yes.
I'm gonna bring to the table today. Wild Turkey 101. Rye.
Oh, okay, right. Okay.
I gotta behave myself tonight.
Now, regular Wild Turkey is a high rye whiskey. This is a rye. I guess high rye whiskey means that they're using more rye in it than they would the normal mix and something else.
That's what it means. They just use a higher than average rye content.
Looks like whiskey, same color. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, well, I won't be doing any chasing tonight because I drank Keystone Light when I got home from work, and then I drank one of the State of Brewing Oktoberfest beers, which doesn't know if it wants to be a fest beer or a Marzen. But anyway, now the pumpkin spice from Trader Joe's. Thank you, Elbow, for correcting me. I was saying Aldi, but
is this show going to become the best of Trader Joe's and Aldi's now? I'm just wondering, asking.
Yes,
a lot of those two establishments, store brands.
So $8.99. Oh yes, I guess it will be. Okay.
Gross. It's like chocolate milk.
It does. So it's from Princeton, Minnesota. Universal Brands.
Is that an official liqueur since it's not really made from wine or anything?
It is a liqueur. It says liqueur on the bottle, but I don't know what kind of liquor they use. It maybe vodka or grain spirits, or they don't say. It just said liqueur. So they're using some kind of alcohol, but they don't describe what kind of alcohol. So I'm going to show the website. It's got caramel color, making it darker. If they didn't have the caramel color, it would look very pale. Okay.
So when you drink those things, do they taste like cream?
Well, they're creamy. This one's going to taste like pumpkin pie. Okay, pumpkin spice cream liqueur. This is a seasonal cream liqueur that will draw you in with a sweet, warm vanilla aroma and please your palate with a rich caramel, smooth pumpkin, and seasonally spiced flavors. At 12.5% alcohol, this cordial is great for serving over ice, sipping straight up like I'm doing right now, or adding to an after-dinner cup of pumpkin spice coffee for a spiked pumpkin spice latte. It is only on our shelves for a limited time, though. So if you're a connoisseur of our specialty cream liqueurs, now's the time to visit the pumpkin patch. Okay, so
I just want to make one statement, and then I'll leave it at that. I can't wait for October to be over because I'm about tired of doing the pumpkin this, the spice this. the wheat
Just
beer.
keep fest beer. I'd rather drink a fest beer. But
I would
the
too.
Oktoberfest pumpkin, I'm with you.
The Mearsons
Adios.
are good. They're weak. They're like the Bud Light of German beers. And I don't really like pumpkin and stuff or anything. It's like pumpkin pie.
I like the pumpkin products. Okay, now nose.
You better have beauty on the bounty if we do one more pumpkin thing.
I
You
know.
just did a pumpkin thing.
The nose is
Wednesday.
creamy pumpkin pulp with spices. Okay, taste. Cheers.
Yeah, change it up.
Spicy.
2 shows in a row, pumpkin.
You do you. I'll do me. Okay, so spicy pumpkin.
Okay.
And when I say spicy, I mean cinnamon, nutmeg. There's the vanilla, like they stated. Here's the cream. I don't know what kind of liquor they're using. It's probably some neutral product. You know, they wanted probably something that would be very tasteless because they wanted the flavor coming from obviously the pumpkin pie approach. Well, I really like it, and I think it's going to go great in coffee. Haven't put it in any coffee yet, but I will try to do that. Velvety mouthfeel, very cream tasting, and a semi-sweet finish. Well, it may not be one for you, but it is one for me. Okay, so thanks everybody. Cheers again, and
Jay, you got the wrong T-shirt on. Wrong T-shirt.
but they're playing tomorrow. Okay, you're right. Tulane's playing tonight. All right. Good thing I don't have
Wait,
a
tomorrow, what game you going tomorrow, Jay?
And how many wins does that team have? Ooh. Rock.
0 wins, 6 losses.
Ooh.
Well, you know, happens sometimes. They've been going to the playoffs every year, but this year was kind of a dud. Okay, now Elbow with the tequila.
All right, Tequila Ocho. This brand was founded in 2008 by Carlos Camarena and another guy, Daniel Estes, Thomas Estes. And the thing about this brand is they make it the old-fashioned way, and that's what tequila drinkers are looking for, is the old methods of making tequila, additive-free. Don't add anything to it. Just crush the agave and ferment it and distill it and get your straight tequila that way. So that's what this is. This particular bottle was $47, you know, for a 750. So I don't know. It's getting up there towards a premium, but it's one of the better brands. So you know, I didn't mind paying the money. I wanted to give it a taste, and I think it's quite good. It is. You really can't see anything there. There's no aging. There's no additives. It's supposed to be, you know, just looking like that, kind of clear, like water. But these guys, they take.
Where are you from, Elbow?
Yeah, I'm originally from the Northeast in the smallest state of the Union.
You say water like the people from St. Bernard.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm from Rhode Island originally, but I've been here in Florida 40 years. So, but I still have a touch of the Northeast accent, people tell me. So, anyway.
I was talking to somebody over the phone the other day, and they said, "Man, you from Louisiana?" I said, "Yeah." You sound like you from New York. Well, the New Orleans accent is better known as Southern Bronx.
I still sound like I'm from Jersey, and it hasn't changed. I still have that Northeast accent, even though all these years I've been living in the South.
John, you sound like John, no matter what.
Yeah. But anyway, the Tequila Ocho, like I say, they take pride in their methods of making the tequila. They use the old traditional methods. And every year, like on the bottom of this bottle, you see the blue part there where it says 2023. Well, apparently that changes, most every year because that shows where they get their agave from. They have their own, I guess, farms up there or haciendas, whatever you call it. But they make each batch. They keep track of where the agave comes from, what field. So this one is called 2023. I think that's Geronimo, San Geronimo. But anyway, that's the one thing about this brand is
So-
that they emphasize, the land and where they get their agaves from and all that sort of thing. And
So each bottle each year is a different vintage, basically.
yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't have any older bottles, but I have seen different color labels, from other people showing the brand or whatnot. And from what I understand, it's based on where they get their agave. It's more similar, I guess, to wine. Like, I don't drink wine. I don't know much about wine, but I guess wine, their grapes, they have certain areas where they'll get their grapes from and they'll make that wine. Well, I guess tequila is doing the same thing. Tequila
Yes, that makes
doing-
sense.
So they don't actually harvest their agaves. They source them in, and then that's the reason why the labels change.
No, they got different farms, I think he means.
Yeah,
That's what I meant, Jay. Sourcing. Right.
they got a whole big thing in the back here. I'm not going to
Yeah.
read that. I can't even hardly see it, but it tells the story. See, single estate, San Geronimo, and so each batch of tequila, they will designate where they get their agave from. So not
Okay. That's interesting. So
Yeah.
a lot of winemakers do that too. They'll source grapes from different vineyards
Yeah.
and bring them in. And for instance, I got a Santa Cristiana one year. It tasted great.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
2 years
One
Not
other
so
thing I
great.
wanted to mention too, for those of you out there that are exploring the world of tequila, maybe you already know it, but there is an app, that you can download. It's called Tequila Matchmaker, and it's a free download, but they have reviewed most every brand of tequila, every type, and they have a rating on it. They tell you how is it made, what region it comes from, what water they're using, still type, crushing, cooking, all that. So, and then they have their own brand there called Confirmed Additive Free, and this one does earn that brand or that the people that are interested in tequila, a lot of them are looking for definitely the traditional type, the additive free. So I would recommend anybody out there interested, get the free download. It's called Tequila Matchmaker, and
okay.
you can review a tequila in there yourself, kind of like Untapped for beer, but it's not quite as I don't know, involved as Untapped. With Untapped, you can take a picture, you can write a few sentences and all that. This is similar, but not quite as involved as that. But they do review all your tequilas in there, so it's a good. For instance, like this one has a rating 88 from the panel and 87 from the community. Now that's pretty darn good. That's indicating it's a quality tequila. Anything
What's the
about
price?
7.
What's the price, Elbow?
This was $47 for 750.
Okay.
So
That's very expensive for tequila.
well, yeah, it is. It's one of the premium tequilas. I've seen Blancos go for more than that. It depends. But I did want to sample it. See,
What do you think caused tequila prices to spike so high? Because tequila used to be as cheap as vodka.
Demand.
It's demand. Yeah, it's definitely demand. For some reason, it's like the fad drink. It's like everybody's looking for certain types of tequila, and that has caused the prices to go up. And it's
With the other brands, right? Along with the other brands too. Competition.
Well,
Jose Cuervo, Patron, Don
I have
Julio.
another bottle here that El Tesoro that I bought. This is my second bottle. The first bottle I bought, I think, was like 45, and then when I went a few weeks later to replace, it was up to 55 and 59. So it's like anything else in the world that's going up, but tequila definitely has gone up. And there's all these celebrities getting on board, and so I don't know. Tequila is like kind of the big fad lately. So anyway, I've jumped on board as well. I've always liked tequila.
Right, it's like I bought a bottle of scotch last week, and Jay was aghast at the price I paid for it. But in actuality, I got it 20% cheaper than the big box Total Ripoff. Total Ripoff and more. They wanted $100 for it, and I got it for 81. So that's, and then I was looking at a review. Somebody did a review on this from 2017. And at the end of that review, of course, they gave it 5 stars, some of the best stuff they ever tasted. But they said you could get it in 2017, you can get it for 70. So, scotches have gone through the roof mainly because it's like you said, supply and demand.
Yeah, like bourbons. I mean, you guys know more about bourbon. I keep hearing about Blanton's, and I would like to get a bottle.
My coworker, he's been dying to get a bottle of Blanton's.
Can't find it, So there's certain things out there that
I'll show you what it looks like.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, let's let Elbow do his thing.
Yeah, I'll just finish it off by saying that it's. I won't give you a score yet. I guess we'll score it later, but it's definitely tasty. It's a good brand. I'm not. I would buy it again for sure. But Tequila Ocho, they have the Blanco. They call it Plata, but Plata is the same as Blanco. And I haven't tried the Reposado yet or the Añejo. But I just wanted to bring this brand to the table, and I think they're one of the better brands out there. So anyway,
I'm glad you brought it, and I'm sure I would love it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
You could get it at Aldi, Trader Joe's, Walmart, or Albertsons.
Right. Otherwise, I'll probably okay.
Hi guys, how are you? I'm Mr. Blair. Hi. I am drinking tonight Castillo Gold Rican rum, 40% ABV, 80 proof. As I mentioned, me and my brother took a sip of this last weekend. So now you see why the bottle looks the way it looks.
Show that bottle again. You say you took a sip of it?
Me and my brother last weekend.
Yeah.
I bought this at this liquor store called Jack's Liquor Spirit Warehouse. Paid $15.99 for this
1,750 milliliters.
1.75 liter bottle.
Yeah, that's a good price actually.
Is it glass?
So, I'm looking at the website. It says it's owned by Bacardi. I got the website right on the side, man. I'm trying to click on something, trying to get some information about this. I don't. And one site says this is the Bacardi Gold leftovers. So I don't know.
No.
Sounds like a Trader Joe's brand.
So like all the brands, that's the site I went on, Jay. That's the site. So here's what it is. Yep. Don't scroll down. Blah 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 blah. Right there. There it is.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Dave, if you joined late, I'll tell Dave when he comes back. But anyway, this is what the rum looks like. Very smooth, perfect. I just had some Mexican food just now, so I figured since it'd be better with Cuban food and rum, but might as well this.
Are you sure it was Mexican food? I get confused.
It was Mexican.
Sure it wasn't Cuban or
Steak
Honduran or-
asada.
Carne
Yeah, so
asada. Yeah, steak.
yeah,
Yes.
so I had some of that, and I had finished it, and of course had some hams, which is what I'm chasing with right now. Hams beer. So, yep, Schlitz. Get the phone call, Jay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put your
All right,
stuff
here's what the
on
real phone
silence. Respect everyone in the group.
So it has a very nice aroma to it. This one you can taste to get that sort of aroma of that cane sugar. You know, very rum was very common in my household. Obviously, bumper quart, or we say in Haitian,
It hasn't started yet.
bumper quart, but rum quart. Very popular rum, very well awarded. But everyone I've talked to said that Castillo is very popular, and I mean just as good, if not better, than right on the same level with Bacardi. Hey!
Oh, it's gonna be all night now. Look who came home. It's gonna be an all nighter.
No, it's not because the game. All right, go ahead, Jean. That
All night long.
Nice color.
Wait. Fandango Friday is gonna be cut short because of Jay's game.
I didn't say that. Go ahead, Jean.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
You missed 1/4 of the game, Jay. So
Right.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Okay, Jean, go.
Cheers.
Go.
Okay, Memphis is wearing their blue and silver. They look like the Detroit Lions.
All right,
Oh, we got a
These
sponsor
are
now,
his
Trader
friends.
Joe's.
let Jean do his.
No, I saw the sponsorship. We got a sponsor.
Hey, quit
Trader
trying to
Joe's,
like
right.
own everyone. This is not a classroom.
But it's nice, has a very good flavor, a little oakiness to it, slight, but pretty decent. Again, you could chase this with soda, obviously ginger ale, cola, whatever. But I have it on. It was drinking straight and neat, like I'm doing it right now. It's just like I ain't pour that much right there, but just a nice amount. So, and this is a pretty, for the price I paid for it, ain't bad. I got a pretty good deal. So, and that's my thoughts because Jay got a football game to watch on today.
It hasn't started yet. It has not started yet. Oh, but look at that.
Mm.
All right. So what we're looking at, kids, Wild Turkey Rye 101. I don't know the percentage of ryeness. I've been looking at the website. Man, it's like an Encyclopedia Britannica. It just goes level. But apparently this is one of the best ones that Jimmy Russell, who is there or could be still their head distiller there, he liked this. So he made sure this was mass produced. Now, Wild Turkey 101 itself, in its regular stance, is also known as a high rye whiskey. Right, Jay, can you tell us the percentage of this? Are you looking it up now, or are you moping? What's going on? Anyway, so it comes with the distinctive green 101. And like again, I don't know what the mash bill is. This is aged a minimum of 4 years, which is perfect for this whiskey. And in my book, if you like rye whiskeys, I'm telling you right now for the price. Now I picked this up for $21.99 a fifth. And dudes, I'm here to tell you this stuff is fantastic. Outshines a lot of those $60 and $70 bottles of stuff that's made in other areas that aren't even supposed to be making whiskey because they don't have the correct natural ingredients to make it, limestone and great water and know-how. This is fantastic. Look at the color on this.
It doesn't look like they give a a blend. It doesn't look like they give a ratio.
You'll find it. I don't have time to sit there and dig and dig and dig. I was trying to do that. I didn't want
Yeah,
to
I don't think. I just don't think they disclose that. So, yeah.
It's out there somewhere. There's Jimmy. Jimmy Russell.
Well,
I remember he came to Louisiana probably 20, 21, 22 years ago. No, it was about 20 years ago. And man, he was talking all about his wild turkeys and all that stuff. And I bought a bottle, and what was it, a 20-year-old? And it was, from what I hear, it was good. I had my little brother hold on to it, but boy, never do that. That's how I found that it was good.
Because he drank it.
Right. Hey, he enjoyed it, so more power to him. Yeah, but look at that. That's golden. That's just that classic whiskey color from that area. You can't go wrong with the whiskeys coming out of Tennessee and Kentucky. This is fantastic. It's got that sweet, peppery note to it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
Can you tell me the difference in taste between regular bourbon and rye?
Yes, rye has more of a pepper note to it.
Okay.
Regular whiskey will have more of a corn. It have more of a corn sweetness to it.
Alrighty.
Like this is kind of got like a spicy punch, and that's what you get from the rye.
Okay.
Have you ever tried like a rye RP? What they call them, an IPAs? Those are fantastic. Sierra Nevada puts one out.
No, I haven't. Not yet.
Really good, really good. But it's got to be something you like. If you like the pepper note, you like the spiciness that comes from it, you'll like this. Locally, we have Sazerac, but the last time I got a bottle of Sazerac, I was really disappointed with it because I feel like it tastes that the rye has kind of gone down. It tastes sweeter and less pepper note. What I remember, and I used to give that one high marks all the time. Not only because it was local, but because it was just good. And last bottle, as a matter of fact, I still have some from the last bottle over there, and I was just like, this is whatever, it's not that great. So I looked around in our area. This is going anywhere from $24.99 up to $26.99. I got it for $21.99, and I will go back there and get another one because Jean-Pierre's been here. Jean-Pierre's been here, and his brother, they've been here.
Yeah, don't blame it on Jean-Pierre.
I'm telling you, hey,
Elbow.
if you want to impress, if you go into a party and you want to impress somebody, bring this. You're not gonna lose a checkbook on it. It's not gonna pull you out anyway. But this is just really, really good stuff.
I think what's his name? Evel Knievel talked about used to sip on some wild turkey.
Not this.
Okay.
Not this. This is the Shaditz.
But how do you know that Evel Knievel didn't sip on wild turkey rye? They might have made that back in his days.
Why don't you go ahead and do the research? Prove me wrong.
That was a character, man. Evel Knievel.
Yeah.
All right, Elbow, I want to show you something real fast, and then we're going to go to Claude. I'm going to do a screen share. Check this out, Elbow.
Jay is still 0-0.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, okay.
Tulane's wearing baby blue and white jerseys.
Yeah, look at that. Heaven Hill, do they own Tequila Ocho?
It's probably more like a collaboration, but they obviously control the importation of it.
Yeah, because it says it's imported by Ocho Associates, Bardstown, Kentucky.
Okay, Bardstown, that's the headquarters of Heaven Hill.
Okay.
And Heaven Hill Heaven Hill has alias names. They any product they have, they'll use a name like Kentucky Importers, this still, Kentucky Importers Company. But then if you check your records, you'll say, oh, that's Heaven Hill. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But
When
anyway,
all right, let's let Claude.
Me?
that's the plan.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Elbow. Hey, how you guys doing?
There you are.
There you go. I am in Pinehurst, North Carolina, a place where golfers come to die. And I will talk about my Fandango liquor. But the one thing I can get, there's two things I can get here that I can't get anywhere else. 40-ounce Miller High Life for $1.99.
Woo! Good deal.
I mean, good beer at a cheap price.
Claude, there was a band after Katrina. The city was devastated. Everybody was like trying to get themselves together, and we go out to La Banta Roule, which is more than just Jay saying. There was a bar actually off of Chapatus called La Banta Roule, and they have a band that would go in there. And it was real funny. Like they'd start playing, and like two members would come in, and then 20 minutes later, another member would come in, and another come in. So they like add to the band as it's going. And their motto was to get up every morning and drink a 40, and they were called the Morning 40 Federation.
All right.
Yeah, I got to move to
The original Dawn Busters.
I've got to move to Louisiana. I'll tell you what. I can't find this in California, Colorado, anywhere, but it's all over the place here in North Carolina. All the supermarkets have $1.99.
Harris Teeter, right, Claude? Harris Teeter?
Yeah, Harris Teeter, Lowe's, Food Lion, all over the place. Great. And the only other thing, when you're washing this down with your boudin and your crackling, see, I can get cool, is the only other thing you can't find anywhere else is good old Dewey's cookies.
All right.
Have you ever had these?
I never heard of it.
Oh, they're fantastic. They're thin cookies, and they're made here in North Carolina. So,
Probably make a cookie butter with that.
good cookies. I discovered this tequila in California. It's a Blanco. I'm getting into the Blancos lately. Blancos are not aged. If you really want the taste of the tequila, the agave, if you really want it, how it should taste. This is Olmeca Altos. And this is what you call a clean tequila. No additives, no preservatives, old family, just a great drink. This is a tequila. I can get the Reposado in San Diego for $19.99. This is the Blanco, which is just excellent. And my wife got it on sale. It sells for $32. I got it for $23. It's just a great. It's a tequila. Oh my God, Elbow, $47 for a bottle of tequila. My first car cost that much. Okay.
Right.
But it's a very nice drinking tequila. It's smooth. It doesn't have the burn. It's got a wonderful, smell to it.
No one likes burn. No one likes heat. Heat when they drink a liquor.
Yeah.
No one likes heat.
And
Right.
this is
There's
just
a lot out there like that.
This is just a wonderful discovery, this Altos tequila. I like tequila, and I have some very expensive tequilas in my bar. Okay, I like a good tequila. And my Altos, I've had it, but I never tried the Blanco. I've had the Reposado. I've had the Añejo. They even have something new called Extra Añejo, just so they could make more money. And the difference is in the aging. This is not aged at all. And the Reposado, I think, is aged 3 to 6 months, and the Añejo is aged in the barrel at least 1 to 2 years on it. I think this is I read somewhere, this is the fastest growing liquor in America right now. You go into some liquor stores, you just see walls of tequila out there. So, gentlemen, thank you for having me. I'm sorry I'm late. And good health, happiness, and cheers. La salute.
The host has left the room. Checking on the game.
Oh, is that good? Oh, God. Take a sip, guys. Here, come here. Take a little sip. Oh.
Okay, so they're showing the history of the company. Henry Bassant and Dre Masso had made their names in the bartending industry, so they partnered to make this tequila.
It's a pure tequila. They don't put, some of the most like a really good tequila. I've talked about it before. Casamigos. They made a billionaire out of George Clooney. They add glycerin to it. They add sweeteners.
Before he did got into tequila.
Say again.
Didn't he make his money in movie business, not tequila?
He made more money in tequila than he ever made in movies.
It didn't even make it. He
didn't even make it. Somebody else makes it. But he put his name on it, and that's called marketing,
That's called deception.
No, because everybody in their right mind knows that George Clooney does not own a distillery. It's like,
it's just him and Randy Gerber, and they got their name on it. So
just like everybody knows that Jimmy Buffett. Everybody knows Jimmy Buffett didn't own a distillery or a brewery. Everybody knows he just put his name on it.
Hagar. We're talking about tequila.
Cabo Wabo.
Right. Well, Claude, as you can see, people have been into the hobby a little bit now.
It's not so happy.
It's funny. Casamigos, which can go for $60, $70, $80. You can get it on sale sometimes for $40. It's a very nice drinking tequila. In the bars, I've told you guys about this. In bars, you guys know, what do you think they get for a shot of Casamigos or Azul Especial?
$25 a shot. $25 a shot.
$25 to $30 a shot, and people pay.
You're out of your mind if you do that. You're crazy.
On Claude.
Yeah.
Now, Dave, not happening. Not hitting my cards.
Yeah.
Hey, Claude, have you downloaded the Tequila Matchmaker app?
I'm married already, so I don't need to look at things like that. Is that a dating site, Elbow, or?
No, it's a rating for tequilas. And
okay.
They have the tequila you just brought to the table. They have it rated quite well too at 81.
Interesting. Thank you. Okay.
So it's a free download. I recommend it to anybody that's interested in tequila. They have all sorts of brands in there. You just look it up, and then they tell you.
In my eyes shot, all I got is Hornitos.
They tell you how it's made, where it's made, all that good stuff. So I just wanted to see if you knew about it.
Thank you. It's funny. Tequila is just exploded, and it takes a lot of time and a lot of history to make a very good tequila. And you got a lot of newcomers coming out there, and they're trying to hurry up the process. They're adding a lot of ersatz garbage to it, and they're putting a celebrity.
They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. What's the one?
All you gotta do is take something good and disguise it with fillers till they think it tastes good.
Who's the one bald-headed guy? He's an action star, Trevian Tequila. Help me out. The Rock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's got one out too.
He's got
Wayne Johnson.
These guys
or is it Bulldog, or is it who's the other ball? There's a bunch of them bollically challenged guys out there. They're walking around with my no hair.
They have discovered that they can make more money putting their name on a bottle of whiskey or tequila or something. Like George Clooney sold that company for almost $1 billion.
That's because the majority of consumers are fools. Fools, I tell you. Fools. They fall can art and saying that beer is good. Can art.
Okay.
Nothing.
I'm not a fool. I'm not a fool because I went to Trader Joe's and I bought that pumpkin spice cream liqueur for $8.99, and I enjoy it, and I'm going to give it a good score. Oh, I have to add something to the banners. It's called, I'm sorry, Claude, I forgot to add yours to the banner. It's, how you say that product again? It's, Alto's.
Fool's Gold.
Altos. Wait, you're muted. Altos Repos. Altos Cristal. No, it's a
Their company name, Ron, is Olmeca, Olmecca, Altos.
Omega Altos Plata, and that is 40%.
So, Ron, you remember, Jay, remember when we went to see the Green Wave play in Memphis?
Yep.
That's where they're at now. And remember how I went into the hood and you were
Yeah.
like, don't do that. Don't go into the hood. I went to, and these guys, they were just like barbecuing.
I didn't say that because that's where I parked. What are you talking about? Well, he's,
I got a plate of food for $7 and you're like,
I did eat some of that food and it was good. The food was good. All right. Anyway, so I mean, that's where I parked. So I couldn't have been opposed to going into the neighborhood because I brought my truck there and I parked there. But yeah, that was good barbecue. They had a clever way of doing it. They didn't violate the city food license.
Nope.
They had a good way of getting around that. But anyway,
they didn't have any signs or anything. They're just like, yeah, here it is.
they're just cooking. They weren't selling food. They just happened to be cooking. All right, but anyway, back to this. The Trader Joe's pumpkin spice is very enjoyable. But if you like pumpkin, now if you don't like pumpkin, then the easy way around that is to not buy it. But
INT, but a Green Wave.
oh, okay. Thank you for the update. Now, so I'm going to score this a 93. I'm kind of on the border between 92 and 93. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go 93. But I'm really not sure. Okay, but I mean, it really doesn't matter either. So 93 out of 100. It's not that important. So as far as promos, I mean, I do the beer postings all the time. I'm posting videos every day. I do the.
We don't have to do promos tonight because we know you want to get off and watch the game. I want to get off and watch the game, so we can just do this.
Okay, you're holding up my hold up, and you're making it go longer to make it go faster. All right, so
hold up, make it go fast because I don't make it go fast. All right, sorry. You just slowed it up.
Okay. Anyway, getting around all of that humbug. I have Dawn Busters every day, pretty much, and then
Every day.
We do the beer postings, and then Wednesday we're going to do beers for fall. Any beer that you think is appropriate for fall, and then next Friday, Fandango Friday.
Please, no pumpkins. No pumpkins. Not so pumpkin.
Yeah, that theme is over. And then that's about it. I have to. What the hell? I am.
Oh, are you done with that? I think you're about finished with it, Jay.
Yeah, I'm making my way through the old cart. So yeah, so that's all. And I have an exciting taste challenge. I have some exciting taste challenges coming up with Trader Joe's blended Scotch whiskey.
Again, this is a Trader Joe's and Aldi channel now.
Sponsored by Trader Joe's and Aldi's.
I gotta make the money. Okay, now Elbow, you have the floor.
All right. Tequila Ocho Blanco Plata. I would give this a 95. I would give it an A.
Woo!
Yeah, it's good stuff. I would buy it again, and as you can see, I've enjoyed just about all of it. So I may get another bottle. But yeah, it's a good traditionally made tequila, no additives, just the pure agave spirit. And I would recommend this brand to anybody that's interested in tequila. I think it's one of the better ones. One of the
Pour me a little. Just put a little in my glass.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm.
So there you have it.
He's right. Oh, let's mix in some Schlitz. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a space dust in the fridge. I'm gonna open one of them to go with this.
How come that bottle's so empty, Elbow? I mean, that
I know. What can I do? What
what is
can I
that,
do?
evaporation, or what do you leave it open on the shelf there?
Yeah. Anyway, Claude, it's good to see you. I brought these over to the table just to show them quick because I've been watching a few of your videos, and to me, what you're doing is you're trying to teach people how to become great salesmen. So this was in my this is an old one here. You know this one, How to Win Friends, Dale Carnegie.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, Napoleon Hill. Yeah.
And Og Mandino, the greatest
Mhm.
salesman in the world.
You got
So,
all the classics, man.
yeah. And I'm not even a salesman. You know, I'm retired now. I don't have to.
If you drink enough tequila, you're automatically a salesman.
Yeah.
It's,
Sale of the
Anyway.
century.
Cheers to all you guys on Fandango Friday. Happy to
Jim
be
Perry.
here. And hope you all have a
And
great
Joe
weekend.
Garagio.
Well, wait, there's more.
Any promos?
The only promo is just check out Elbow 88 channel on there it is. Yeah, on YouTube.
The
I
other
gotta
night,
look,
Elbow,
you know.
you were amazing when on that piano the other night.
I gotta upgrade.
I
I
enjoyed
mean, I gotta upload some new stuff. I gotta add to it and try to build things up a little bit. But it's there. I
Little
will.
Scott Joplin, Maple Leaf Rag.
Oh man, you know that's something I can't play, but I would love to learn. That's like one of your bucket list if you're a piano player. That's something that.
Any Gershwin? Have you done Gershwin?
Oh man, come on, you guys are killing me here with the hard stuff, you know. But
American
yeah,
in Paris. I like that. I always enjoy listening to it. Just
there's
by
a guy
myself.
in. I want to ask Ron. There's a piano player in New Orleans. His name is John Cleary. I don't know if you've ever heard of him or seen him or anything, but Clearly, John Cleary.
Yes. In fact, a lot of times on WWOZ, they'll say that tonight at Algiers Landing, John Cleary will be playing at 9 o'clock, and so yeah, they
Good, yeah. Well, he's great. He's when I do make it out to New Orleans, I would hope to be able to see him play somewhere. But
I thought maybe you were friends with him and that you were. No, I'm not. I'm not saying that sarcastic. I just thought you might be his friend or something.
No, I've never met him, but I just know his work. He's a great piano player, and so I know he's out there in New Orleans. I think he's originally from England or London or something, and he moved to New Orleans. But anyway, there's a good tequila, Ocho, and a good piano player, John Cleary. So here's my tips for this Friday.
Cheers.
I would also recommend play A Waltz for Debbie, Bill Evans. You've ever played?
Oh my goodness, you know about Bill Evans and stuff? Yeah, man. Yeah. Good
He was
stuff.
a great, his life was interesting, but man, he was a great piano player. And
yeah.
So anyway, I also worked with Miles Davis on the I think Kinda Blue or Bitches Brew album. One of the two. He was one of the pianists on there. But anyway, as you see, I love jazz too. Castillo Gold, as you can see. I'm going to give this despite the price, and people think, well, it's cheap. It must be crap. It is not. And it is not a throwaway of Bacardi. So despite what some of the websites will say and some of the reviews will say on there, I give this a 91 out of 100. I think this is very good, enjoyable rum. Very good price. You won't go wrong with it. You could chase it with anything. Do a mojito with it, or rather do a mojito with the clear, which I don't do. But you can mix this with
What happened with Castillo?
Sprite, those things. So
what happened with Castillo? What happened with Castillo is a company that got started in 1914, in Puerto Rico, and they got bought out by Bacardi. So that's
Okay. All right. I'm too lazy to bring out beers, but I'll have beers for the fall on this coming Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. It'll probably be a fest beer I'll bring. And Sunday, I'll have something for Super Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. Pacific. And I have some beers to review, but I'm too lazy to bring them out. So anyway, cheers, everybody. Good.
Cheers. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're feeling better because you was looking bad Wednesday.
A little toddy helped, and I felt a little better and drank a lot of water, took some meds, and I'm feeling great.
Good. I knocked out that fever. Yeah. All right. So now, Doc, Triple X Dave, 30-year-old Dave.
Molson Triple X. Yes.
Okay. Unmute, and then talk.
Why do you say that? Yeah, it's pretty good, Castillo.
You know what? This is what I think. I think this one here can mute us or not.
I am driving the buggy.
All right. So this and that equals good. If you like it, taste it. It's awesome. Yeah, 101. Can't beat it. Price is good. This right here knocks like a lot of the frou-frou, come buy me stuff, marketing labels, can art,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
signing, all that stuff. This is really good stuff.
What do you score it?
97.
Whoa.
Beat it.
Oh, chihuahua. Now, any promo?
Itches. Nope.
Okay, now Claude is going to sell us on the Altos.
Tequila, if you like tequila, this is a Blanco. This is for if you really like good sipping tequila. You can blend this in margaritas too. It's a great value. I got it for $23. Tequila doesn't have to be expensive to be good. You got to listen to Louisiana beer reviews here. I'll give it a healthy 94. It's a good value. It's delicious. It's smooth. It doesn't have the burn. It's just enjoyable tequila. This is not Jose Cuervo. This is, and it's only a little bit more than Jose.
Hey, wait
Cuervo.
a minute now.
Well, did I get into trouble because I compared it to a mixed?
No, I did some videos recently on those, but anyway, keep going.
Okay, give it that healthy score. It's just a good value. You can get it on sale. In California, you can get the Reposado, which is aged 3 to 6 months, for $19.99. You can get the higher, the more age blend, and it's less money. So it's so funny, different parts of the country, what they sell for. And just as the last word, I had a beer here. It knocked my socks off how good it was. Okay, have you guys a Yingling traditional lager? I had it. I couldn't believe how good this beer was. I mean,
Awesome, great beer.
I mean, what a quality!
Yes,
beer.
I've had that over the years, many years.
It was just
Try the
$2.49.
premium. Hopefully, you get the premium where you are. The Yingling premium.
I don't know, isn't it? Is this premium? It says traditional
No,
lager.
There's two main Yingling beers. There's the Yingling Premium, the original old premium, and then there's the traditional lager from 1987 that you have. Yeah.
$2.49 for this can in Lowe's here in North Carolina. Blew my socks off how good this was. I mean, sometimes you drink beers and they're beer, but when you really, wow, what am I drinking?
It's very popular. That's very popular.
It's just a quality. I mean, it's just a good beer. Yes, Jason. Yes, I love Coors. I don't think I've ever had a Coors Extra though. I love Coors Banquet. That's my go-to beer. That and Miller High Life.
Yeah, Coors Extra Gold was discontinued in 2021.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Coors is
That's
good
a shame because I liked it, especially when I was in Jersey. We could get Coors Extra Gold easily.
Something happened, and they de-emphasized it. You remember in the early 90s, they used to really push Coors Extra Gold, and then something happened where they just decided to push it off into the netherworld.
beer.
That's because you had Miller Red and this is a dog beer.
How's that?
Red
How's
Dog.
that? How's that ham stuff I see you guys drinking? That is cheap. That is the
It's
most.
good.
It's pretty good.
It's good.
It's pretty good.
No
Sure,
split.
you can get it. I think it's slowly going away, even here in the Atlanta area. Only a few spots I can get this. I saw it tonight, $4.99.
I'm gonna revisit that.
Or six-pack.
$4.99. $4.99 a 6-pack. That's like free beer, man.
What? That stuff is $6.80 where I live. That's why I'm reluctant to get it. $6.80.
Yeah.
No, I don't complain about the price. I just grab it and go.
Okay.
It didn't do well when I lived in Mobile. Hams didn't do well in Mobile, and they got rid of it, unfortunately.
Yeah, same thing in Louisiana. Now, when I used to go on road trips, I would get hams, a golden draft. They're
Okay, we can still get hams here. We can
I
still
know, but not commonly.
get- Oh yes, sir. Come on.
Oh, MGD.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
MGD
wow.
all day.
Oh, MGD all the way. Between those two, I'll pick MGD
I
over
like
hams
over hams.
any day.
Anything over
MGD is
hams.
the best.
You know what? This over hams all
Oh,
day
yeah.
long.
But
Over hams.
hams is still good though. I mean, but God prefers
It's a weak beer. It's watered down. It tastes half like Miller High Life and half like I don't know.
But if you're drinking a lot of tequila,
I just want the Miller. I
maybe
just want
that's
the
what you
Miller.
need. A little.
I just want the Miller Coors people out there to know that those opinions do not reflect my opinion. And
How many free cases have they sent you, Ron?
An opinion today holds
but I don't want to discourage them from sending the cases. Okay. So, thanks everybody. So I am with Louisiana Beer Reviews, also known as Hams Loving Beer Reviews. And
Suck it up. Suck it up.
and so if y'all contact me, I'll give you my address and I'll make one hams video every day. But anyway, just kidding. Actually, I'm not really kidding. Anyway, so thanks to Trader Joe's for providing all my products for now.
Trader
And
Joe's an Aldi channel now. Here we go.
Sponsored
You need
by.
to be sponsored, Ron. You need to. You say too many nice things about these people.
I know, and I don't get any yayo from them. All right, well, thanks to Elbow for joining, and thanks for Beverage Ramble and Georgia joining. Thanks for Ian, Louisiana. Thanks for David.
Contract here.
David's out there somewhere right now. And thanks for David joining there in Jefferson, Louisiana. And thanks for Claude in North Carolina tonight. And now to go check out the Tulane Green Wave. All right, y'all.
By the
take
way,
care.
that stadium in Memphis is a little odd. It's an odd looking stadium.
It's
Let
an
me just say
odd,
that.
but it's a nice stadium. It's a nice stadium. It fits about 60,000, and there's
I
no
know
deck.
the Titans played there before they built their stadium in Nashville, but that's
That's
an
right.
odd looking stadium.
It's old, you know. It's
Memphis.
from the 1960s, but it's just one deck. It just goes like a kind of like a
Yeah,
that kind
very
of
weird
old.
looking. But anyway,
How much is a beer in that stadium? That's all I want to know.
Expensive.
I'm not buying a beer in a stadium. I'm not paying $7 to $8 for a
Oh,
beer.
that's not. Listen, you go to Mile High.
I did at
Stadium.
Georgia Tech at Bobby Dodd Stadium in Georgia Tech. I paid $8 for a can of.
All right, I'm gonna watch the game. Y'all have a good night. Later.
Bye. I'm going to watch it too. Look, Tulane did have $3 beers. The last home game I went to, they had $3 12-ounce cans of Montucky. You know that Montucky
Right.
yeah,
that lager. Yep.
cold snacks, Montucky cold snacks.
Saranac.
One of the best pumpkin beers I've ever had.
I know you should have brought it for pumpkin beers last week.
You know,
Bring
my
it. Bring it Wednesday. You can bring it again Wednesday. Beer for fall.
Oh, right, because you could
it's
bring
empty. It's gone. It's
You
all
got any
gone.
more?
One bottle. That's all I
it.
could get.
Wait, because this Wednesday is beers for fall,
Ooh.
and a pumpkin beer is a beer for the fall season. So you could now David would probably get very angry, but you could bring it, and that would be perfect, really, actually. If you want to join,
I will be in Colorado, and I will bring real Colorado pumpkin beer on Wednesday. What time, by the way?
About 5:20 Mountain Time.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yep. All right. Any last comments?
Enjoy the weekend, everybody. Be safe. Don't overdo it.
Cheers.
Y'all take care. Don't drink too much. Don't
It's
stay up
Friday.
too late. Don't
I'm
argue.
not. I'm going to bed. I'm going to watch this Tulane game.
You're
And
going
Memphis.
to bed.
Nothing
You're a
else to
young
watch
man on a
tonight.
Friday night. What? You're going to bed?
No baseball. The baseball's
No.
over. The
Can we
The
get
championship
this
series
man a
will start
golf?
on Monday
Yes,
and Sunday.
sorry about Atlanta. Jeez.